From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode,
last weekend, the Circle City Classic rolled into town, providing great football, of course, but it was also an opportunity for the city's business community to come together and shine. One of the popular events that happened at Lucas Oil Stadium was the Circle City Classic Entrepreneur Day, hosted by Indiana Black Expo and Innopower. IBE has 12 chapters throughout the state providing year-round services. This year, the Fort Wayne chapter included the IBE Business Training Institute in its offerings. Alice Watson, President and CEO of IBE, and Joe Jordan, President of the IBE Fort Wayne chapter, filled us in on the expansion.
Looking for ways to save on your energy bills? AES Indiana has you covered. From smart thermostats to home energy assessments, we offer simple solutions to keep your home comfortable and your costs down. AES can help you save money and energy with kits, tips, rebates, and more. Visit aesindiana.com/ways to save to learn more about how we can help you save money. AES Indiana, helping you discover real ways to save.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com.
I think it's going great. I really do. I mean, I know with the business and entrepreneurship, we call it a day party because it's a combination of refreshment and then of course they go into the game. But we've got businesses who are very in tune and they're excited again about learning and development and growing their business. So it's going really great. So we are growing the program. I mean, we have found huge success here in Indianapolis. So we have our Fort Wayne, our first cohort, our Fort Wayne chapter. There were close to 30 businesses that were involved in that, and we invited them here to Indianapolis. We have a winner who had 100% attendance for that cohort. So she is here. We invited her and of course her husband to come and see her receive an award. And that, of course, that was sponsored by Chase. What we do again is a lot of the entrepreneurs, they come back as instructors. They come back also to get additional knowledge, gain additional knowledge. There's never enough. From a business development side. We've got some other programs that we are launching, initiatives on non-traditional lending to help with access to capital, just really kind of providing them with the resources and pointing them to additional resources that are out there and available for them. This is, again, we do 2 cohorts here in Indianapolis. We do a spring and a fall. We launched in Fort Wayne. We've also launched in the Michiana area. And so we plan on expanding across the state of Indiana. We have 12 chapter cities. So, but it is a year-round initiative for us. It's an initiative that we hold very dearly. It helps with economic development, economic impact for the state of Indiana. So it is a year-round initiative and we'll just keep pushing forward with it.
Yeah, my name is Joe Jordan. I'm the chapter president for the Fort Wayne chapter, Indiana Black Expo. And we had a business initiative thanks to the state and Chase Bank come to Fort Wayne. And so we're celebrating today the completion of that 6-week training, entrepreneurship training that we had. The training was phenomenal. Jean Poole did a wonderful job of galvanizing and not only imparting knowledge, she also imparted inspiration. And sometimes as a small black business, people feel isolated. And so they've created a support system for each other. Those 35 people in that room created friendships and support systems for each other. And sometimes that's all you need to continue to push forward. And so it was just great to witness and enthusiasm and excitement. I have a lot of recipients right here today, came all the way down to Indianapolis to celebrate, and that tells you their level of engagement. So one of the things that we had to do when you receive something, you don't keep it to yourself. Share it, right? And keep sharing it. And that's exactly what's transpired in that room over the last 6 weeks. Galvanized information, went out and shared it. First they had to master it, and then they went out and shared it so it can continue to snowball and grow and continue to impact our community. Man, we live in the greatest country in the world, right? And we have opportunities to make sure that our children can see different avenues on how to become productive and caring, responsible citizens. Entrepreneurship is the pinnacle of any business. So why not share these opportunities with these kids? And that's what I love about our small businesses, because now their children are seeing them, and children's friends are seeing this entrepreneur taking something to the market, selling it and getting returns, right? That's powerful. And so too many of our kids don't get exposed to that. And so I think it's extremely important that we have entrepreneurship programs for kids who may not see somebody that look like them that's operating a business. Well, we need to do better in that, quite frankly. Sometimes we get to a place where we become masters of our learning and opportunities. We really know what we're doing, but unfortunately, sometimes we don't hand it off. Sometimes we take it to our grave, right? We got to do a better job of handing it off. And that's part of the training, right? How do you get something, master it, and then give it back? So we've got to get better at that. Well, I've been blessed. I'm the youngest of 10 children, and we came from very, very humble beginnings. All I wanted to do all my life is to be a servant of mankind. So this gives me an opportunity to serve at a different level. So I'm getting way more than I'm giving. That's just who I am as a person. I want to give. And this space, what I'm working at, the Boys and Girls Club, IBE, really gives me a high level opportunity to give back. And that's what fills my cup from a personal perspective.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunity Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.